Hey, what's up everyone? I'm back with some more Outer Worlds. We are still looking for the cashier medicine, which is right through there. So we're just looting this area right now. We've already cleared it out of enemies. So that is the way out. I'm also going to start playing with a mouse and keyboard, which I'm not used to playing, I'll be honest. But yeah, we're still trying to... God, look at that. Gruesome. That's still barred. Is that we have to go in the other way? Aha, I'm not... Got a bunch of loot around here. And now we got the medicine we needed. Cool. We can level up. I want to do... I think I'm going to do stealth. Get lockpick up to 20. Actually, I'm going to get them all up because then we get the sneak attack bonus. Also, doors and containers requiring one mag pick to unlock are free to open, which is nice. We've got another perk, which I think I'm just going to do my base health. Because, oh boy, going through here, yeah, enemies just like, when they attack you, they just go through your health like crazy. In here. So we got the toilet. Oh, I like dead people. Pit cottage, light armor. I know that's the way. I'm guessing we get through to that room that's barred off. Yep, right here. Bit more. Bases Corona. Right, that's unlocked. All sort of shotgun. Riot control armor. Let's see how that is. Oh, it's 4. Bloody hell. Okay, let's unlock it. First aid room key. A bunch of mods. That's nice. Yeah, let's use the terminal. From Rosenberg. Oh, from keycards. Everyone, the keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it won't go on the fritz again and start shooting keycards at anyone who walks by. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a keycard from the director or one of the workers in the second floor office if you lose your card. Yeah, we still have to explore upstairs. Director Pickett, I must lodge a complaint. Your obsession with this Mantic Queen is wasting all of our budget and holding up development on the entire exhibit. This has to stop. From Lamont Trammell. And then Hunters and Packers, so... Hello, Mr. Pickett. This letter is update you regarding your request for one adult Mantic Queen. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of our highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Please expect an invoice from our office, including the cost of their gravesite fees, as stipulated in our contract. Additionally, we must ask you to cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten, or digested. Partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at 10% discount. I look forward to hearing from you again. Jesus. So if I check my journal... I don't want to fast travel right now, but we do have... And then the search the collector's domicile. Oh yeah, so it's just around there. Okay, let's get moving. Oh, made it. Mag 2 power, whisper quiet muzzler. Okay, I mean a few bits and pieces. Oh, we've got some dead marauders up here. With no loot. Oh, there you go. Hi. I'm on top out. Thank you, lovey. Oh shit. Someone attacking me? What the hell are you? Oh, I'm real. Hi. Fired in. I'm gonna loot this guy first. Make sure I don't... Oh, he's got nothing, great. And the difficult thing about these games is like, what do you do with your loot? Do you keep it all to sell it on, or do you just break it down so you can like upgrade later? I don't know. Got a little terminal here. Okay, Clement, I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces of war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? Jefferson, of course I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the further colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high costs of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Tell you what about Obsidian. I mean, their games are amazing. But bloody hell, the notes are so long. Oh, is this what we need? Collector's letter. I just got the letter today. The corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community centre, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books mouldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Aha! Okay, let's go head down to the river. What's going on? Oh, I hate it when games do that. When you can get like stuck on a tiny little rock. One of the worst games to do that is Death Stranding. But it was a bloody nightmare. Transport wreckage discovered. Lovely. Are we gonna have... Oh, I see you, mate. Nice. Shit! Probably should have reloaded before got into this fight. I think a lot of my weapons right now are using the same ammo type. Apart from the LMG, I think that's separate. No more enemies here. River height. Oh shit! Damn, saw that late. We can hack into this. Journal. Lovely. For some maglocks. Heavy armor, big cartridge. Anything in him? Yeah, it's crazy how I can look at a mine and just... Yeah, I'll walk directly towards that. Let's head on over to the vicar. We got the vicar, and then we've got the medicine that we're not going to give to that bloke with the plague. We'll sell it to the woman that confronted us when we came out of his house. Can't remember her name. Yep, excuse me, mate. Hello, vicar.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yes. Got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Space's choice are now agreeable. Jesus. So important about this book.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Sorry, mate. Why did you think the book held the secrets you were looking for?
Baconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
Ah.
Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
At least you still have your mission mark here to give your life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I can make myself of use to your
crew. A new
crew.
companion. Could be a beneficial arrangement. You need a ride out of town? I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back.
Lovely.
I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Okay. Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companions page in your ledger and select the perk button to see available perks. Hello, Parvati. Here we go. Companions max health. Threat generated. Are more likely to attack them. Increases my engineering skill. Lovely. If I look at... Oh, I've got some skill points available. I'm going to do stealth. Yeah. I like that. I've got access to restricted items. Turn into medicine. Let's do that. Here she is, Esther Blaine.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter.
I've got that medicine you were after.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Never? That's harsh. At least leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
I'm curious, who are you going to give that medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses.
Jeez.
How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Yeah, HR. I'll leave you be. So can we go and talk to this guy? And tell him that we didn't get his medicine?
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Hey, take it easy, I'm not a marauder.
Oh, wait. It's just you. Near's killed me with fright. At least I know I ain't hallucinating. You need something?
Sorry, Abernathy, I gave that amphotericin to somebody else.
You what? But why? I was dependent on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope?
Yes. Little bit, yeah.
You really are a piece of work. I hope somebody with plague spits in your drink. So, you just here to watch me die, or what?
We have Die Robot, but we need to go to the plant. Yeah, so deliver these messages next. We are... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wait. Grenade launcher. Oh, shit. Oh, bloody hell. 6 bullets, bloody hell. Okay, looks like we're using the LMG. Can we hack pistol? We can.
Hey, that's impressive.
Thank you. Oh, bloody hell. Examine. A scorched journal. Okay. After sneaking parts out of the industrial sector for a couple of days, I think I finally have everything I need to build my own flying death machine. However, upon closer inspection, I'm not entirely sure all of these components will fit together properly. It's not like the board would build their mechanicals with custom tooled parts, right? Everything would have to be modular for all these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll tool around with things for a bit and see what I can put together. After a few hours of experimentation, things are starting to come together, but I still don't have it down to an exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing core that I can't seem to sort out. When I tried to install it, the unit made a loud buzzing sound and refused to respond to any feedback. I removed it, whacked it with a wrench a few times, and that seemed to stop the buzzing. Things seemed like they were working for a few seconds after I installed it again, but now there's a sharp clicking noise every few seconds, and the damn thing's right stabilizer won't stop twitching. I'll try removing the processing core again and giving it a few more good whacks that will learn it. Resident, a plasma rifle. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Let's swap out a grenade launcher for now. I've got a good amount of ammo. And this was 71. This little place has just been completely wiped out. Oh,
Move
hello.
along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
I'm not trouble, love.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Okay, where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Okay. You and me both. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to repair my ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry about it, I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I've got questions about
Tell you
Zoe.
what I can.
Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
You snooped around in her room?
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
How well do you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Yeah, don't want to put that thought into her mind. Hello, Adelaide.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it is.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Yeah.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the Canary. That's about it.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid.
Yeah.
Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery.
Yeah.
Living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
Oh.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
So I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your
I
conscience.
will be doing it. Can I talk to her about
Something
this?
you need?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother. I guess we're just having a different conversation then.
That's on account of how I never met her.
You mean she's dead?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
Jesus.
So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
I'm gonna guess that her mother's still alive and we're gonna meet her further down the story. You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean as a church? Was this about Vicar Max?
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law.
Yeah.
Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk.
Yeah.
The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine that's in need of fixing.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
In the bar, you asked if I was a drinker.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I'm going to guess you're not a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
Don't apologize. Or, if you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay, let's get back to it. We got Zoe's home. Don't need to explore. Yeah, where has she gone? And why do I need to talk to you, mate? Oh, Stefan.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
I'm just looking for her, mate. Tell me a little about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper.
Okay.
She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Hold on, there was something else. What was that?
Hey, I got time.
Now we can explore Zoe's... Hello.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Okay, examine. Zoe's journal, page 18. Good news, I'm alive. Starting to feel a little better too. There's a group of deserters living out in the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food. Or something that passes for food anyway. Adelaide boiled a pot of something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms, I suppose. Tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the canary. The labs have just enough power to run an aether wave, so I've been catching up on my serial dramas. Masked Marketeer, what would I do without you? Go crazy, most likely. Crack up, murder all my neighbours and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know, that doesn't sound too bad. I could see myself leading a cadre of marauders. A band of bandits. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits. What will we call ourselves? The Formidable 14? The 100 Hooligans featuring Zoe, Bandit Queen. Oh, page 12. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me, no more canary. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the canary and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenotime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of adrenotime and suddenly you're committing larceny. Right. Aha, 22. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of the enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organised. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare tins of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some adrenotime too. Everybody loves adrenotime, even marauders, right? I got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of adrenotime before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terror 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Jesus Christ, she thinks she's going to be the Bandit Queen. A marauder camp to the east. Let's go get Zoe. Bang. Oh, this charges up. This is cool. Pop out. This bitch just really jump in front of my bloody weapon. Come on, pop out.
That's the last of them.
Ooh, some heavy armor. Heavy ammo.
Easy.
Yeah, so the plasma rifle, when you shoot, you have to hold it down to charge it up. Hello. Get it. The hill.
That had to hurt. No encore?
Okay, let's loot. Hello, Zoe.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
You're Zoe? Your people are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Oh, God. I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Oh, perfect. Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Oh, it's absolutely that. How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
And they're all dead now, love. Why'd you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
There was something else, actually.
I've got all...
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
This is where I belong.
Okay, I can persuade. You should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
Stefan did. Yeah. What about Stefan? You two are friends.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Hello, Grace.
What is it?
I took Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders. They hadn't hurt her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Oh, thank you.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
I'll leave you be. I think we'll head to the botanical plant now. That's all that's left. Yeah, I'll start getting tech up. Oh, and we get a new perk. I do tactical time. I'll start using that a little bit more. Oh, mechanical sentry. Oh, is that it?
Oh, searching.
Shit.
Damage sustained.
Oh, hello, mate. Oh, we'll go through the front.
The control room should be...
This gets into the back of here. Okay, let's use a terminal. I had to borrow a copy of the Young Spaces Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering. I need the reference. I've returned a copy to the repair bay. And chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Although I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Spaces Choice family. Okay, where do we even begin here? Do hear enemies. There you are. He's shooting you. Oh, hello. Let's start by heading over the marker. Nothing cheeky hiding away. Okay. Right, the main terminal. Redirect power. No, error. Power redirection function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Okay. Got the first one over here. We going under here. Regular. Nice. Use terminal. Unlock door. This facility is in a state of lockdown. Do we have the password? Oh, we do. Okay. Personal logs. Chester Higgins again, that whole head. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. Number 3. Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here. Just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. Would delete the sanctuary if I ever return. Number 4. Greetings, Security Chief Tanaka. This is a main message. Oh, security lockdown's been initiated. Hey, so we can't open that. Right. Any combat drones about? Yeah, mechanical sentry. I missed. Any more? Cheeky. Bins about. Lovely. We can reload as well. I'll see you, mate. Shut the box.
Here they come.
Oh, we got another one here. Okay. Let's see. One of the most frustrating things about streaming on Twitch is having bots come into your chat just to try and tell you crap. Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3 and there's summary down in a pit. Much obliged. Okay. Repair log. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all of our mechanicals. Every sentry and drone, it's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice lean blah. Just finished the routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. The company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing. Ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. Wow. We do need a logic module for what's his face. We will flip the switch before we get a bit too far and loot this room. Let's use 2 more. Okay, so it's that way.
If we send power to the bay.
No, just leave me alone.
Hey, where'd that come from? Is he down there? Higgins, where are you, mate?
No, just leave me alone.
Are you further down? Armor parts, lovely. Higgins. Ha ha ha.
Get away!
You alright, mate?
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot! Scram!
Calm down, I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
Oh god, he's crazy.
See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
What is it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You're an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Any idea where I can find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
I wanted to ask you something.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail.
Hey?
If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
What? How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started.
Okay.
So, as usual, I missed out.
Right, I should go. Got any more cheeky loot down here? Nah. That's a routing switch, and there's a terminal. I'm gonna use these. Workbench. Don't need that right now.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Hello.
Processing. Investigate.
Got another one.
Not even a scratch.
Nice.
Where's it go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Ha ha ha. We've got nothing. Hello, terminal. Shut off steam release valves. Lovely. Is that a dead body? Yes, it is. Okay, let's wrap around. Already looted that. Okay, just wraps around. Let's go through this door. Hello. Cheeky. Guardian Mark 1. Right. reloading.
Everyone all right?
Right.
Blast. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is
We do have another room over here. Okay, let me check my journal. Insect die robot. Oh, it is. Oh no, security chief's corpse is right here. Light machine gun. Got it. Lovely. And then the logic module is over there. Modify behavior. Select new mode. Oh no, error. Okay, define intruders. Define intruders as Spacer's Choice Auto Mechanics. Oh! Okay. So they're gonna destroy the robots for us. Here we go. Weapon parts, Adrena time, logic module. Yep. Let's go divert the power.
once we do this, there's no going. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but
Yeah.
I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yes. I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion, though.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I'll try it free. The deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
What I'm wondering is if I divert power away from Edgewater, will Parvati stay with us or will she disappear? I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Romance? Maybe that'll get her to stay with us. 5. Quick save. Use terminal. Redirect power. Irreversible. Continue. Redirecting power to the botanical laboratory. Is she pissed?
I can't stop thinking of Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
We'll talk later. Okay. Nothing to say right now. Yeah, mate.
Town's been dark a while now.
Yeah.
Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
Yep. You mentioned a logic module. I found one in the geothermal plant.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes.
Yeah.
I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Thank you. Take care, mate. Okay. I guess now we go and deal with Reed.
You want to know what gets my bile churning?
What up?
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn.
Right.
I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
To teach you a lesson.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
You're all slaves to Spacer's choice. I'm liberating you.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
I intimidate him. Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Thank you, matey. Bye-bye. Bye. And now we can leave this planet. I think first I head towards return to the unreliable. Now I'm going to go to the deserters first. Oh, region. See how they're doing. See what they got to say. Hello.
Do you hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well.
Thank you.
I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
You really have it in... what happens now?
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
And a lot more mouths to feed.
Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Between your camp and Reed's cannery, yours is a better way of life.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Can I loot this place now? Oh, I'm still standing. I think we're done. Yeah, just head to the unreliable.
Is this your ship?
Hello.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no.
You can join.
Can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
And judging by the talks we've had with her, I think we should be able to romance her. So. Hello, Vicar.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Captain, I talk to Ada.
I have detected that the town of Edgewater... What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Press E. Yeah.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. E.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. And we're in space.
Communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good, been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
Yeah, squished.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I've been feeling a little light-headed. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
Yep, okay.
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. And we leveled up. Lovely. Let's keep getting tech up. So now we can do third drug mixing slot. Got tinkering cost minus 50%. Lovely. Break down weapons and armor for a chance. For 20% chance to extract a basic mod. Lovely. And I think here is a perfect time to end this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. So take it easy. Thanks. Bye.